This is Making Moves, and we're 50,000 Rand to invest in a business. 13 entrepreneurs will come face to face with our panel of judges to pitch for this investment.
I'm not convinced on where you're wanting to spend the money.
Your business could be in line to win this grand prize in our Money in the Bank series. Your business could be operating from home, the streets, or at a fancy office, no matter, from a bicycle. Oksalayo, we are looking for you. Only 4 entrepreneurs will make it to the final episode to pitch for their investment. Watch Making Moves every Monday, 2 p.m. on SABC1, Mzansi for sure.
Take it away.
One of the current projects that we're doing is converting used waste billboard into new innovative ideas.
You've researched the manufacturer of the shoe. Have you researched the market that you're actually going to be selling to?
No.
How much would a shoe cost?
To make.
Yeah.
Plastic pollution and littering is still a major concern in the country. Gauteng province contributes around 42% of the 42 million cubic meters of general waste generated every year. At the tender age of 16, uGifty yena ke wasungulela ibhizinisi lakhe. Lona leli bhizinisi lakhe kakhulu ke lalibheke kule simo lesi se-recycling business. Lapho ke khona ke lensizwa lena ke ibithi yona ke ifuna ukusiza ke lenkinga esibhekene nayo uma kuza ke kwizibi.
My name is Gift Lubele, founder and director of GN Lube, a company that converts waste into a wide variety of innovative products. And what makes us unique is the fact that we turn waste into treasure through working with entrepreneurs in the township. You could find us on www.gnlub.com.
Namhlanje ngisethembisa lapho khona ngizochitha usuku nensizwa esencane. Yona ke yasungula ibhizinisi lakhe ele-recycling ngalesikhathi lesi ke yena esese-high school. Uthi ke yena ke he turns plastic into innovative products. Ngifuna ukwazi kabanzi ukuthi lokho ukwenza kanjani. Ngemva kwalokho ke siphinde futhi sifuna ukwazi ukuthi amakhasimende akhe ngobani. Did I mention ukuthi ke lensizwa lena is only 19. Coco.
It's
Okay. Mnandi bhuti wami. Busy ngani la Coco?
Shaibekela from Billboard.
Yes sir.
Yeah.
So imetire le billboard le.
It's pure Billboard.
Yeah,
Flip it.
No. Hayi. Uyancoma umsebenzi wakho ke bhuti wami. Ngizwile ngokuthi bathi awenza izinto ezinhle.
Yeah.
Yes sir. Ngiyazi ukuthi ibhizinisi lakho kuthiwa ulisungule while you were in grade 11. So after ke uregister ibhizinisi lakho yini ezinye izinto ezalandela ngemva kokuthi uregister?
So I register business cycle go grade 11 and it had to be exactly what it rates I. But one thing in Ikisha because yes, was waste. There was plastic everywhere and I walked from my place to the school. So I started, thinking I should do something that solved this problem. Yeah.
But did you know anything about lenkundla lofuna ungena kuyona recycling?
To be honest, next had to be next.
Yes.
And I don't think you even have to know to do something.
Yeah.
You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So that was the thought I had. And I came here with an idea of turning waste into treasure, but I didn't know how. And this facility, you know, in partnership with the city of Ekurhuleni, gave me that platform which I should come here and just go wild. And they offered me like free internet to do this, so I was saving on data, and I did most of my ideas here, and they just don't allow mass production. So this is where we do our cutting of the bags.
So ngqala ngapha ukwakhatha.
Yeah.
Okay. Does mangicabanga mina i-recycling. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngizobona nje udodi yonke indawo. Uphi? Anguboni ndoda.
Yeah. So what Pabangata they think hore har recycling we speak the dustbins and plastic piled. Mara we trying to make it more elegant. Waste shouldn't be just dirty everywhere, like you said. So the things and we have several things. We wash them and we do really small things, but a lot of waste, the billboards, they go stubborn.
So lezo zibike lezo ke or ezabanye abantu udodi nuthola kanjani ke or ufika kanjani stapon or ustore lapha nina nje niyalapha nothatha khona.
No. So the billboards they used to market. And when they expire, they taken off. Question is, where do they go? How can you lash spinning? It'll stay there until because it's in nekwendle. So haradinka we give them a second life. So. This is Miponi. She's from Stubborn. She does the mass production for us.
Okay.
In terms of the Board of Healthcare Funders, we host an annual conference which involves 1,200 delegates. And each year at that conference, we need conference bags. So when Gift sent me an email, it was at the time when we were looking for, bags for our delegates. He called me and he explained what his business model, which fitted in with the strategy that I wanted to implement this year, that we want bags, but we want to give back and we want to empower young people. That's how we selected Gift. I think the service has been great, and for me what's important is the concept around what he does. Okay, as you can see, we've got the conference bags, and what we did is it's recycled material with different shwe, just giving the delegates better choice, and it's handmade, and you'll see the branding. We've got one of our biggest major sponsors, and I found this branding quite exciting because it's different. It's not what we normally do on bags.
Now you have taken a very critical part of your business, which is the manufacturing, which drives the sales in your business. And you've outsourced it to somebody outside of your business. What's your plan for the next 12 months?
Gift has been Mummy's boy since childhood. Uma wakhe uyena kodlala iqhaza elikhulu kakhulu empilweni yayo ke lensizwa le. Over the years, ubhlobo babo ke bona ke has formed a strong bond. Sichithe usuku nayo lensizwa lena ke lapho khona sixoxisane nabantu abamanzi kabanzi ukuze basitshele ukuthi lensizwa le yayinjani ke yona isakhula.
It's very, very hard to share a room, especially with, a mother. It would be better if it was a father or someone who's a male, but mother, it's totally different. So, yeah, I can't explain how difficult it is, but I assure you, it's very difficult. I mean, I'm 20 years this year, and there's like some things I need to do, kiwani, in my own space, but I can't really do it because I share a room with my mom. But it also taught me one important thing, where you are shouldn't mess with how you think. Hence, I dress a suit almost every day, and I do business as if I come from where I see myself. You know, I moved to Gauteng at 2014, and hakili ko high Gauteng, you see this amazing Gauteng ko TV, the lights, you know, the nice life, and I thought it's everywhere ko Gauteng. Little did I know, no, it's not the same. You know, it's totally different.
O kgodisitse ke mama ka ne ka rena ne ke motlohetse ko hae ana le 3 years ke tlo bereka.
My primary school ne ile ko Ratoke primary school. Iko still ko Ratoke village ko Limpopo. And I did my schooling there. Hakfetsa kaya ko Ramagogo. It's still ko the village, but it's like secondary.
Ne ke motsere a setse a bala standard 7. Lerato la gift ka ntho tsa kgwebo nna ho ya ka nna ne ke nyaka a be doctor. Re lwane ho feta lentswe lo gift ga no sa etse di science ko sekolo ai mama ke di read science ke batla ho ba businessman eng ke ai ne ke sa irate ebile ne ke sa mo support a ke batla bua maka
Na batla go mpona kids are something nice. She wanted, and for in her mind, being a doctor was like the best thing.
I met Gift Mangkumbula kahle Captain Park at this organization called the GPR, the Global Business Roundtable. So it happened to Guti Lapayana. We were part of the Future Leaders, and basically we same department.
So what appealed to me about Gift was, I think the ability to have a proper conversation. So you know when you go into a summit and you trying to connect with people, I connected with Gift, and at that time I didn't realize he was only 19. I thought I was speaking to an adult who actually has a business. For me, as as we Gift, don't describe her as somebody crazy and a very weird sense of humor.
Manginaye hlezi ngifuna ukuya an extra mile. Umuntu vele engafisi ukuthi ngirabe ama shoulder naye. Umuntu vele ozokubuilda as a person naye. Umuntu vele ufocusile kuyo yonke into ayenzayo.
Hey guys, so this is the street food market in Tembisa, and it's where local entrepreneurs come and cook, and they do amazing food, and I come here and this is what I do for fun.
Uthanda vele ukudla, sithanda ukuhamba ama food market sonke, trying out ukudla okuhlukahlukene.
So I think weakness ayinayo ndiye financial management.
Ona le weakness ya ho lebala.
Ingqondo yakhe man uthanda imove fast, so ezinye izinto usanokushiya nje singa attendiwe yabona.
Yes, I am quite forgetful. That's why ke rata ho ngwala dilo fase.
Gift has toyed with many innovative creations in the business. The business is still in the process of finding its niche products. Njengamanje lensizwa lena studio uxoxisana nathi ukusitshela futhi ukuthi yini ke lena yamenza ukuthi yena asungule ibhizinisi lakhe elaziwa ngokuthiwa ke GN Lube.
Hey guys, I just arrived at Making Moves studio. I'm here to meet Okela. I'm really excited, but at the very same time I'm a bit nervous, but I look forward to it.
Gift Lubele is fondly known as a teenpreneur who registered his recycling business at the young and tender age of 17 whilst he was still in grade 11. The business has since stagnated, and he's fast running out of solutions. He's here to tell us about his challenges and the way forward. Gift, welcome to Making Moves.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Gift, tell me, what were your personal reasons for going into business?
So I was living in Limpopo for all my life. I came to Joburg in 2014.
Okay.
And when I got here, I saw different opportunities that people in Joburg were not aware of.
Okay.
One of them was plastic pollution. And, you know, when I was in grade 11, I decided, you know what, it's time I start saving the world and doing something.
Okay.
And I registered my first recycling company.
Okay. Why yetsa tšhelete?
Tšhelete ka etsa. I mean, we're currently having few challenges. One of them includes Hobali client A1, but otherwise there is money that does come in the business.
Okay.
We are now at a stage where we need to grow. The expense, it's a business, and
Okay.
save a cheltenyane.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not currently manufacturing your goods. How do you assess the demand for the customer? And can you really call yourself a recycling company? Kapa, can we rather call you a middleman or a sales distributor? Kapa, you get what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Tell me.
We are a recycling innovation company.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who collect plastic. There's a lot of people who have recycling stuff on them. We create the ideas out of plastic. So yes, we are not out of waste. We are not the ones doing the actual production, but we're the ones who come up with ideas on how to do things, and then we partner with people who actually do the production, and we take it from there. We're the ones who go out there, who look for the clients, and when we have a client, we then come back to the people who must produce. And these are people within disadvantaged communities, entrepreneurs within.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the biggest challenge about being the person in the middle, kore motho o tholang di-products from yena.
Yeah.
O batla tšhelete ya hao, o mo fa tšhelete ya hao.
Yeah.
And then tšhelete e sa tlo tswa hape, right? As you sell to your customer. So basically, your margins are reduced.
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
Run.
Our model is quite fascinating because the only spending we do is when we pay the people we've partnered with, Babaga Manufacturer. But otherwise, and expenses like transportation when we're having meetings with potential clients and so on. But otherwise, the rest of the money is just pure profit.
Okay, so on a percentage basis, tell me what your gross profit margin is. In other words, how nka tšhelete o yo rekisang your product ka yona, ontsha the product, basically the markup.
Yeah.
Of your product. What percentage is that?
It's 62%.
At 62%. And then by the time you get to the bottom line, how much of that 62% have you spent?
I wouldn't say, so 62% is just after everything has been deducted. So production and transportation, 62% is for the business profit.
Okay.
But within the 62%, then we need to pay ourselves salaries.
Okay.
And we also need to do some business expenses for the day. And
rent? Do you have rent?
No, we don't have rent.
You don't have rent. Yeah. Okay. So in effect, you are a procurement company. You're not a recycling company because unless you're recycling other people's goods and putting those goods into somebody else's hands, I don't hear you actually saying, Hore, you are a recycling company. You've kind of moved away from using recycled waste and actually you're a conduit. In other words, in your business. Am I correct in saying that?
I would say you are, but I still believe strongly that we are a recycling company, and the reason for that, this is just a single project that we're currently working on. Obviously, in future, we would like to have our own thing, whereby we do things on our own, but currently, I think it's good for our business to, you know, work with someone who has been in this thing and they understand it clearly. Hence, everywhere I go, I say we are a recycling company, mainly because of what we did in the past and what we are doing in the near future.
Okay, Gift. Yeah. The products that you're actually selling.
Yeah.
What are you selling?
So currently we do sling bags, laptop bags, we do pencil cases, and we are introducing raincoats made primarily from billboards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have taken a very critical part of your business.
Yeah.
which is the manufacturing, which drives the sales in your business. And you've outsourced it to somebody outside of your business. So which means you're no longer in control of it. Tomorrow, if they experience a strike, the factory burns down, your business is now going to suffer for that. So now you're dependent on someone else. How are you mitigating the risks around business continuity in that way?
It's not something we plan on doing forever. It's something that is working now because we are at a startup level. And, you know, there's always disadvantages and advantages to everything. And what you just mentioned now is one of the disadvantages of working with an external partner. But we intend on having our own thing. It's not going to happen soon.
So speaking about soon, what's your plan for the next 12 months?
Firstly, we have 2 plans. The first one is on the current projects that we do, which is the bags and whatever. I strongly believe that a lot of corporates are not aware of us. So the plan is to do marketing, and by marketing, if I may be specific, we are going to initiate a 3-month campaign on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram about this whole initiative and green innovation. That's the first plan. And we're currently going to use Mailer. We have a network of people, me and my potential partner, we're working, I'm going to be working with someone soon. So we want to merge that network and start sending people monthly newsletters or news feeds that tell them about the products, and they could order immediately on it. And those people are corporates. And the second plan that we want to do is then we want to create shoes made primarily from recycled material.
So we're going to send you to one of our coaches, okay? And they're basically going to chat to you around your plan for the future and how it is you're going to work through it. Okay.
The studio interview was really good, was really informative, and Okela made me realize some key aspects within my business that I need to, consider and look into. What would you suggest we do to connect with them socially?
You know what, I think knock doors. Get that database, do it the old school way. Call every number there, set up meetings, and go show them your prototype. I like the campaign idea. It works,
Gift has challenges of growing his sales and clientele. Njengamanje uzoxoxisana nomqeqeshi wethu ozomsiza ngokumnikeza izingcebiso angakwazi ukuzisebenzisa yena ebhizinisini lakhe.
What are the 3 key problem areas in your business that we can talk about now?
1, getting clients.
Okay.
2, I think it's just having daily tasks to do.
Okay.
I find myself doing a lot of things, a lot of different things.
Okay.
And the third one is just being recognized.
All right. So, tell me more about capacity. Are you the only person in the business?
Currently, yes, but I'm bringing someone on board. His name is Kay Oliver.
Okay.
He's going to be a partner in my business.
All right. And what's the process? I mean, you're in recycling.
Sure.
So you take what? Plastic?
Yeah. Currently, we do billboards.
Yeah.
I did plastic a year ago.
Okay.
But now we do billboards.
And why did you leave plastic? What happened?
There are a lot of things that needs to be acquired. For an example, when I want to have a factory, I need to get certain machinery,
Sure.
I need to have a place, I need to have insurance, and there's a lot of things going on there.
Okay.
So
and with billboard?
With billboard, it's easier.
Okay.
Mainly because we are using someone's services than to do our current project.
So who collects the waste?
They collect the waste.
Who's they?
They is Stubborn.
Okay.
They are our main partner. So they collect the billboards. They secondly clean them.
Okay.
And then the third part, they do what we tell them to do.
Okay, so you are basically a designer. So you design products.
We innovate.
You innovate products, okay. Gift's business model has different processes. I think the process is broken.
We innovators, we use waste and we create quite different innovative products. And the process of doing that really is us coming up with new ideas, finding people to help us make those ideas to life, then we are the ones who sell those ideas.
What sells the most in your business?
Our sling bag.
Your sling bags.
Yeah.
And what's not selling?
Our pencil cases.
Okay.
And our raincoats.
Okay.
Yeah. We want to be a green innovation empire. We want to create not only bags, we want to use not only billboard, but we want to show people that through waste, there's so much things that we could do.
And are you still producing these?
We're not producing them, so we never produce something without getting a client first.
Ah, I see.
So we get a client and they pay 50%, and after getting 50%, we start the production.
So what happens to the material that's sitting?
It sits.
Okay. And who's paying for that?
No one.
He has an expensive. He has guys going out there collecting waste, cleaning it up. He has to pay for them to do that. Waste sitting and waiting for him to sell the product to the client. And that could take the next 6 to 12 months. No one knows. That's not definite. From that's where it stems, where there's cash flow issues. I've spent some time looking at your income statement. I see you have one client or two that randomly come in, and I know what the reasons are for having one client, because you spend a lot of time selling and knocking doors, and there's a cash flow issue. So I think one area is to cut off the manufacturing hub and let a manufacturing hub be the manufacturing hub. Let you yourself be the designer. So you come up, you the innovator. So you come up with the innovative stuff. And I've seen your products, beautiful stuff. Innovate that, do an MVP, which is a minimum viable product, that you can just use one product as a prototype and knock all the corporate doors. And there's a strategy around corporate, as if you focus on the procurement department, spend time in understanding what exactly is it that they would want from you. Looking at your marketing elements, I want to understand furthermore, how are you marketing? I've seen in your income statement. With your Twitter, Facebook.
So we do some ads. But what I realized was that the ad were not directly for the people we're targeting, which are corporates. It was just for individuals. And we've had responses, people come and they're like, can we have one bag? But that's not really sustainable.
No, that's not sustainable.
So we trying to use social media still, but channel it in the right direction, which is corporates. Two, I also try to carry my bag everywhere I go with me. And I attend symposiums and conferences whereby I always show potential clients what we do.
So you have 50,000 rand that you'd like to win. What are you going to do with that?
So we divided it into two parts. 25,000 rands will focus on the current project that we're doing, which is the bags. And with it, we intend to take 9,500 and design and consult on a campaign that will focus on corporates. And we are going to use about 13,950 to do the actual Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account. And we would like to push this for the next 3 months. So it's going to be a 3 months campaign that is tailor-made for corporates.
And the next amount?
The next amount, we're going to use it on a project that we want to do. We did research, and we are going to create shoes.
I would say stay away from Facebook. You're putting a lot of money on Facebook. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, so learn from that experience that it hasn't worked.
What would you suggest we do to connect with them socially?
You know what, I think knock doors. Knock doors. I mean, get a database of all your procurement companies out there. I mean, I would even say buy a database, which costs about 35,000 rand. Get that database, do it the old school way. Call every number there, set up meetings, and go show them your prototype. I like the campaign idea. It works, punting campaigns on newsletters, etc., to corporates, and constantly letting them know about your product and how innovative it is and what you've changed and what you're doing around it. I think that would work. I like the shoe idea, but I would say maybe work on that campaign for tomorrow and perhaps work on the return of investments of it. So if you can quantify the amount of money that you're putting into the business and what exactly is it going to bring back in terms of numbers, I think you might stand a chance to win.
Thank you. I think the coaching session with Lerato was really productive. He clarified certain things within my business, and I'm glad that he was once in the waste industry, so it made perfect sense.
How much would a shoe cost?
To make?
Yeah.
Depending on the material that we want to use, I would be lying if I knew the exact figure.
But you don't know what a unit cost of the investment is, not just an excuse.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Kunjani Ntwaba?
Very good. Wena?
I know, top Ntwaba. Nsizwa, uzoyopitcha ngale. How important is this pitch for wena and futhi for business lakho kumqwanga kanani lokho zokwenza namhlanje?
For me, it's really important because it's not only about today's pitch, but about me exposing my business to everyone who'll be watching. So for me, it's really important that I impress not only the judges, but the viewers as well.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit anxious, I have to say, but really excited. I was looking forward to this day. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best, Puti.
Thanks.
Shona.
Gift, welcome back to Making Moves.
Thank you.
You have 4 minutes to pitch your business to us and what it is you do with the 50K that you could win. Take it away.
My name is Gift Libele, founder and CEO of a recycling innovation company called GN Loop. And in GN Loop, we believe in a world where trash is seen as treasure. The company was founded by myself in 2015 while I was doing my grade 12. We currently have 2 directors and 1 main partner, which is Darbon. Why do we do what we do? Because of 3 reasons, really. 1 is because of sustainability. We build sustainable people, places, and power within disadvantaged communities. We also do it because of the shocking waste statistics. I mean, on a daily basis, South Africans generate up to 0.5 kilogram of waste, which totals to 70 million tons of waste, and no one does anything with it. We also do what we do to empower people. How do we do it? We do it through green innovation. One of the current projects that we're doing is converting used waste billboard into new innovative ideas. And our collection is called the Eco Bag Collection. And it's a collection of bags, different bags that are used for different events. Our bags include sports bags, laptop bags, pencil cases, sling bags, and so on. Our target market currently consists of corporate events, entertainment events, awareness campaigns, corporate social responsibility projects, and sometimes foundations. Our growth traction shows that when I was still in grade 12 in 2015, my business made about less than 10,000 rands. And in 2016, we made 95,000 rands, and this is for the entire year. But this year alone, for the first 6 months, we made 190,000 rands plus on the business. And our current client, our previous client rather, are MMI Holdings and PHF and many more. So what are we going to do with the 50,000 rands? Well, we're going to take half of it and invest it in our new innovative project, which is the Eco Shoe. So we're going to make a shoe completely from waste. We're going to use 20,000 rands to buy a machine that compresses, extrudes, and injects plastic that is waste into a solar of a bag. And we're going to use 5,000 rands to validate this idea, because it's an idea. We've done research, but we still need to validate it within the communities. And of course, we're going to need more than 25,000 rands to run with this new project. Hence, we would like to take the other 25,000 and invest it in our current project, which is the bags. And with it, we want to get more clients. So we're going to take 9,500 rands and put it in a 3 months
campaign on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to make people aware about the amazing stuff we do. And we're going to take 14,000 rands to buy a database of sustainability managers and events organizers within Joburg and perhaps even South Africa. And the remaining 1,500 rand, we're going to invest it in a mailer. So every single month we will send out newsletters, making people aware of the stuff we do at GN Loop, and also incorporate in it online transaction. Thank you.
Thank you, Gift. So you still have a minute to go. Would you like to use it? Maybe speak from your heart and tell us why we should give you this 50,000.
I'm 20 years of age. I just turned 20 this year, and my business is not just about bags. It's not just about, the new shoes that we will be doing. My business is about making people aware that although we have a perception of how the future looks like, we need to also think of waste. So we need to incorporate waste in drones, in self-driving cars. My business is more about green innovation. And I think with the 50,000 rands, I will get a better chance.
Thank you. Your time is up. You want to go into a new business where you're now going to manufacture shoes. And it's my understanding that at present you're not manufacturing your bags. Are you still going to have the manufacturing outsourced?
No. We want to then make it our project.
And the current client that you have is sourcing the bags only from you. And you only have one client. So who exactly are you going to sell these shoes to? Have you found and identified that need in the market that you're addressing? Or is this something that's just coming out of your heart and onto a business plan that hasn't yet been tested in terms of feasibility?
Yeah, so what's nice is that the fact that my partner made shoes previously, but it was not this exact type of shoe.
Okay.
So research has been done, but validation is what we need to do, which is just transaction. Yeah.
You've researched the manufacture of the shoe. Have you researched the market that you're actually going to be selling to?
I wouldn't say we have really done that, but so research for me is actually going out and speaking to potential clients. The research that we have done is just looking at the numbers, looking at the amount of money that exists in the shoe market, and looking at the few manufacturers of shoes that there is in that market. So that's the only research that I would say we've done.
How much would a shoe cost?
To make?
Yeah.
Depending on the material that we want to use, I would be lying if I knew the exact figure.
Okay.
So actually you've gone into this and it's an idea, you're presenting it and you don't know how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
The shoe, yes. Reason being that we still need to buy a machine which cost us 20,000 rands.
So you haven't worked out a unit cost, and you're pitching to a panel of investors that needs to invest money into your business, but you don't know what a unit cost of the investment is.
Not just the unit cost, Martin. We don't know what the return on investment is going to be. We don't know if there will be a return.
Yeah.
So we are putting money into this and we're hoping that something comes of it.
Yeah, and this is the part where I'm not really proud of myself, but unfortunately, yes. But I would like to say to these investors that should I be, given a chance perhaps afterwards, I can definitely come with exact numbers, because I was going to prepare a pitch with just estimated numbers and just present it to you, but I would like to do the actual figures and know what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Is that not an
Thank you,
excuse?
Gift.
Is
I
that
think
not just an excuse?
Martin, do you have something to ask him just before he leaves? Lerato? Do you want to ask him one last question?
No.
Okay. Gift, thank you for that. Give us some time to deliberate and we'll come back to you.
Thank you. I think it started off quite good, but I also think that I could have done more research, especially on the new project that we want to venture into. Hence, you saw, I didn't really know the exact figures for the new project that we will be venturing into. So I still think it went good, but I think I could have done a bit better.
So we've heard from Gift. He's presented his case. What are you saying?
He's cute.
Come on, more than cute, Martin.
He's just got that face that makes you want to be nice to him.
Absolutely.
Ushelela mpana njengobhotela phezu kwesinku. Buhamba.
I'd like to believe so, but the final say is upon the judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about his innovation as he's presented it, and whether 50,000 would float in his business or if it would just sink.
Yeah, I'm just worried that he didn't have anything tangible to give us.
Yeah.
So figures for me is extremely important because you need to understand what you're putting your money into.
Yeah.
Thoma ngabe sesiya kuyinombolo zakho so bheka lapha nama numbers nani kwaba khona uphiqihiqi lapha. What happened?
So it's a new project, and I could have just predicted a number based on the current things that is happening in the shoe industry, but I don't want to do that, and it might be a disadvantage. But I was supposed to know the exact numbers.
Rather give me an estimate to show me that you're on track and say to me these are estimates.
Absolutely.
But don't come here and make that an excuse. I didn't appreciate that because, I mean, you're asking for money to invest into a business that you need to show a return on investment in.
If you're one of the judges,
Yeah.
what would you think, Gwen?
If I was one of the judges, I would currently look at what the current project is doing, which is doing good. And I would look at the potential within the company, and I would base my trust on these two things. The current project, which shows this company can make moves, and looked in the new project, because we're really going to make it happen.
From my session with him, I picked up that he's an innovator.
Okay.
Yeah. You look at the financials and you look at the growth of a company. Since 2015 to 2017, not much growth. So I think he's an innovator. He has great products. I think he has the ability to do it. I just think he needs the leadership. Perhaps he's not a seller. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think it's so important in business to identify what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
This is a new project altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something completely new, which is actually what he's been doing.
Yeah.
He's been making money from his ideas,
Yes.
but I don't know if that is worth the 50,000.
Yeah.
So mntaba upitche kakhulu nge-new project le otufuna ukungena kuyona. But manje why would you expect ukuthi mhlambe bazobuza ngento oyenzayo njengamanje kodwa ubukhulume ngenye into ehlukile?
Yeah. Ngoba with the current project that we're doing now, this is what it's making us survive. We feed from the current project. And to be honest, we're going to need more than 25,000 with the new project.
I'm just worried that the money that he wants to use is going into the wrong space. Because if he's outsourcing manufacturing at the moment, why not in-source manufacturing and then go out there and sell this thing to death? I mean, he's in the corporate space at the moment. People are loving the whole going green. They spend a lot of money on that.
Let's give him 3 things that he can do to actually move from his space to be in a more comfortable space, to be profitable, find him